Hey everybody, Playtendo Guy here, and I'm back with a brand new video. And today I have another Blu-ray and 4K haul to show off to you. There's quite a few titles here to get through, so that's more than enough waffling, and let's get into it. So greetings and salutations everybody, hope you're all doing well and keeping safe, and thank you for joining me for another video. And as I said in the intro, today I'm going to be showing you a few more titles that I've picked up recently. I've got a few 4Ks to show you, some Blu-rays, some of them again for very cheap from the HMV sale. Also got a couple of Blu-rays sent to me courtesy of Second Sight from AIM Publicity to also talk about on the channel. So there's a lot of great titles to talk about and show off. So that's more than enough waffling. Let's get into it and let's dive right into it with some Blu-rays. So yeah, picked up, pardon me, sorry for the coughing. I haven't been that great over the past week. I've been in bed most of the time because I've had this terrible flu, couldn't speak, stuffed up, really heady. So if I cough a lot or there's a lot of cuts, that's the reason why. So I do apologise for that. And also if you can't hear me clearly, mind you, there's probably nothing different there. But anyway, I've got a load of Blu-rays here. These were all £4 from the HMV half price sale, but I picked them up from Amazon. So first up is a film starring Henry Fonda, which I think I might have seen, but I don't know if I have seen. It's a film from all the way back in the 50s. It's a very iconic film based on a stage play. It's 12 Angry Men. Yes, I've heard a lot about this film. I might have seen it, I honestly cannot remember, but it's a really cool film with a great setup. It's about this guy who they think murdered his dad, and they all think he's guilty, but one guy in the jury doesn't, and it's up to him to persuade the other 11 men that he's innocent. It's a really cool idea for a film, and I'm really looking forward to watching this one. It also stars the guy who plays Quincy. Big fan of the show Quincy, so I'm looking forward to seeing him in this. It's not a very long film either, it's only 90 minutes, so really looking forward to checking this one out. You also do get a load of special features. I don't know whether this has been released on 4K or not. I know there is a Criterion release, but for £4, you can't say no to this. And you know something, I really do like this artwork compared to the Criterion one. And I don't know whether this was the original poster artwork, but yeah, cannot wait to watch 12 Angry Men. When it comes to comedies, I haven't really seen many. A lot of them, for me, to be honest, don't work. I did like Top Secret, I did like Airplane and the Naked Gun series, but this one is another one from, is it the 80s, I think? Just in the 80s, 89, and it's all known for that one scene, I'll Have What She's Having, and they actually recently redid that skit for the Super Bowl. But it's When Harry Met Sally. Yeah, rom-com, don't really know too much about it, bar that scene, and also starring Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal. Quite like, is it Sleepless in Seattle, and there's another one that came out in the 80s. That was all, You've Got Mail, I quite like them too. I'm assuming this one's going to be a bit more naughtier. Looking forward to watching it. Again, don't really know too much about it. Only 91 minutes, so pretty darn short. And you also do get a load of special features there. So yeah, for £4, it's a really good deal. Can't say no to all this. £3.99, £4. If you pop into your local HMV or just check on Amazon, yeah, Amazon will price match HMV. Though I will say that Amazon are now taking away a lot of the offers, so if you do want it, be quick. There is still a few titles on the offer, but they are removing them day by day. HMV still have some in stock online, but definitely worth checking out your local store. You'll be surprised what you find. Next one is another romantic drama. Is it a comedy? I don't know. Romantic drama starring Ryan Gosling, James Garner, Rachel McAdams. Based on the best-selling book. It's The Notebook. Don't know much about this either, but I'm a big fan of Ryan Gosling. I think the guy can do no wrong. He is the guy that they send to below average films to salvage him. He is so great in The Fall Guy, though I'm not a fan of it. He's the best thing about Barbie, though Barbie isn't too bad of a film. He's such a great and charismatic actor. I do think he's like one of the best of this era, and I've never seen this one, so I thought for £4 I'll give it a shot. Again, don't really know too much about it. If I'm not mistaken, Cyclops is in this as well, James Marsden, so yeah, Looking forward to seeing him in it as well. I was surprised how old this film is. It's like 20 years old. I thought it was like 2010, but yeah, it came out in 2004. Again, comes with a load of special features there. It's really nice to see these Blu-rays coming with loads of special features, because a lot of new releases now, you don't really get many bonus features on the Blu-ray. It's all on the 4K. And even that is probably just an audio commentary or a trailer, and that's it. So yeah, that is The Notebook. Looking forward to checking that one out. This one's quite a lengthy film at 2 hours long. But I know a lot of people do like this one, so looking forward to checking it out. Next up is a film that I have on DVD. I have a lovely, lavish special edition of it that I got for Christmas. Didn't know what the film was, but when I watched it, I absolutely adored it. It's one of my favourite childhood films, and I haven't actually seen it in years. But I thought, as it's got a Blu-ray and it's only £4, I thought I'll get the upgrade. It is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Absolutely adored this as a kid. Used to watch this on loop endless. I'm really surprised that I haven't actually seen it since. I don't know, I must have watched it so much that I've kind of feel embarrassed to watch it. I don't know, but one of the best things about this is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was written by Ian Fleming, James Bond, Ian Fleming. So there's a really cool coincidence between the two, and I'm pretty certain Amazon does own the rights to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang as well. Actually, yes, they do, because there's MGM there, so wouldn't be too surprised we'll see a remake of this later on down the road. But this is a gloriously over-the-top, joyful musical with a wonderful cast. Great cast there with Dick Van Dyke. You also have Benny Hill in it. Benny Hill pops up in it, and he is great. You also have the creepy child catcher as well. I never really thought he was that scary as a kid. I thought he was more funny, but I know some people who were absolutely petrified of him. And you also got Lionel Jeffries here as well. Really brilliant. I remember loving the songs. I just thought it was a beautiful, well-made film. Though I'm not really huge on musicals, I would like to rewatch this and see if my love of it is still there. I'm surprised they haven't done a 4K of this. I imagine a 4K of it would look absolutely gorgeous. And if I'm not, yeah, I remember the film was pretty lengthy. It's 2.5 hours nearly. But you get loads of special features here as well. I think a lot of them have been ported over from the DVD. I know the DVD I have is like a 2 or 3 disc set. And you even get a little car of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Yeah, definitely was always more into this than Mary Poppins, especially when it came to Dick Van Dyke. Really wonderful film. Cannot wait to rewatch it. I'm really intrigued to see what it's like and whether it holds up. So that's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Next up is an Alfred Hitchcock film with Cary Grant. I don't think I've seen this film. I probably haven't now. But I know it's a pretty iconic film. It did come out on 4K recently, but the Blu-ray was £4, so I thought I'd give it a go. And that's North by Northwest. I remember this image everywhere because it has been parodied mainly by The Simpsons a couple of times. But again, don't really know too much about it, but it's going to be an Alfred Hitchcock thriller, so it's going to be a really interesting story. And how long is it? I don't think it's very long either, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it is quite long. It's an hour and 36 minutes. I thought it was only 90 minutes, but yeah. Really looking forward to checking this one out as well. Again, haven't seen many Hitchcock films. My favourite Hitchcock film is either Psycho or The Birds. I really do love The Birds. It was one of the first films I watched as a kid that I really liked. Probably not a great film to watch as a kid, but I never thought it was scary. I thought it was really enjoyable. But yeah, North by Northwest, another Hitchcock film that I haven't seen and looking forward to checking it out. Hopefully it's good. And again, loads of special features. But like all these films here for £4 each, you really cannot grumble. It's a brilliant deal, and definitely keep an eye out on HMV and Amazon to pick up some great titles. Next up is a film that was sent to me by Signature Entertainment. It's a brand new release on Blu-ray. I think it is also coming out on DVD, and it's called Rebirth, Home Sweet Home. Yeah, never actually heard of this film before, but it was a wonderful surprise when it came through the letterbox. And yeah, it definitely looks creepy from the front cover, and I've seen it. It's actually not a bad little film. It kind of reminds me a little bit of No Escape, the one with Owen Wilson and Pierce Bronson. I quite enjoyed that film. That's a pretty enjoyable one. And it follows this family as they go to Thailand for a vacation. And unfortunately, there's some weird stuff going on, some sort of cult going on that's worshipping devils, and they're possessing people on the streets, and it's all really crazy, over the top action, and some pretty fun monster design and action in it. I was quite surprised by it. I've never heard of this film before, but it was a pleasant surprise and really quite enjoyable. It's not a very long film either. It's only 90 minutes, so it quickly flies by. There's a bonus feature here of a making of and how they made the film. And also, you do get the disc. The film is available now from all good physical media stockists. It was a nice, pleasant surprise. So if you haven't checked it out, give Rebirth Home Sweet Home a chance. Next up, I picked up another Blu-ray from this time from HMV, and I remember seeing it a couple of years ago and really quite enjoying it. I thought it's nowhere near as good as the TV show, but I thought it was a decent little remake, and I thought the leading guy who they got to play the character was very good. And sadly, he passed away a couple of weeks ago, and I saw this film for half price for £6, so I picked it up, and it's the same. Really good little film. I like this film a lot. It's definitely nowhere near as good as the Roger Moore series, but it's still fun, and I think it's a pretty good, decent little 90s remake of this 60s and 70s series. I like the backdrop of Russia. I think Elizabeth Shue's pretty good here, and all the bad guy generals and all that really do look the part. There's definitely a feeling of GoldenEye here a bit, which is no bad thing. Definitely nowhere near as good as GoldenEye, but a solid sort of Bond-like film. And I think Val Kilmer here is really, really good. The guy was really talented, and it really does show here. It's a shame it didn't get a sequel. I would have liked to see some more of it. But Val Kilmer was brilliant here. It's a pretty darn good Blu-ray. And there's a really cool, nice little Easter egg, voice cameo by Roger Moore himself at the end of the film. You do get commentary here by the director and the theatrical trailer, but nothing else here. Very good film. I enjoyed it a lot. Highly worth checking out. If you look in your local HMV, you might be able to find it for £6. So that is the same. And HMV has been known for their 2 for 30 4K deal that's been going around for pretty much the year dot, it seems. But recently they've changed it now to be 3 for 50, which personally I think is a real big rip-off. Unless you really want to get like brand new titles that have just come out, then maybe it's worth it. Or if you want steelbooks or special editions. But if you just want standard catalogue titles that are 20 quid each, 50 quid is a big shot, I think. 50 quid is far too much. And also when places like Savvy and even Rare Waves are still doing 2 for 30, it kind of feels like, come on HMV, you can still do it. So I was quite surprised that they are doing a 2 for 25, and this is on Warner Brothers titles. So I picked up 2 Warner Brothers titles for 25 quid, one a steelbook, one a 4K, and both fairly recent releases. So I picked up Constantine. Really do enjoy this film. I can't believe it's the 20th anniversary of it. This is like one of the first film appearances of Shia LaDouche as well. And to be honest, he ain't too bad in this one. Keanu Reeves is brilliant here as Constantine. You also do get Daniel Craig's wife here. She's great. She's from the Mummy films. I cannot remember her name. Also got Tilda Swinton here as well. It's such a great film. I really enjoyed it. I watched it a couple of years ago and loved it. And it's a shame that we never got a sequel. I know there's rumours that they're going to do another one. Keanu Reeves is coming back. Hopefully it happens. Whether it does, I don't know. But I know they did a lavish 4K special edition of it. I kind of wish I went for it, but I'm very happy to get it with a slip as well. So yeah, you do get a load of special features here. 2 hours of special features, 20th anniversary documentary about the film, deleted scenes, alternative endings. It's a great time. I really enjoyed it. So I cannot wait to rewatch Constantine. It's one of my favourite DC films and one of my favourite Keanu Reeves films. It did go down to $12.99, but it is in this 2 for £25 offer, so I thought I might as well make the most of it and get that. And I'm very happy to get it with a slip as well. Great film, if you haven't seen it. So I thought I'd bundle it up with quite a controversial film, and a film that I wasn't too hot on. I was going to get this from Amazon Italy, but I thought, to be honest, I might as well just get this one. It's pretty cheap and it saves me having to pay too much to get it imported. And that's Joker 2, Folly a Poo. Yeah, Joker 2, Folly a Do. What can I say about this film? It's a weird film. It's a film that definitely feels like it didn't want to be made and it was made out of being forced more than anything. The first Joker was a great one and done film and it didn't need a sequel. A sequel was a cool idea and I like the idea of having Lady Gaga joining, but for me it didn't work. The musical elements were really tacked on and didn't need to be there. They didn't add anything to the story, and also coming out like a couple of weeks before Wicked showed you what a true musical should be. I think there's some decent elements here. I do think Lady Gaga's pretty good here, but I don't like the way her character is written. Everybody here is an asshole, to be honest. And to be honest, at the end of the day, you really do feel sorry for Arthur Fleck, Joker's character here. He is really put through the ringer by everybody. And whilst he has obviously done really bad stuff in the first film, what happens to him in this film, especially nearing the end, really is bad. I don't know what to make of this film. It's a film that I can see where they were going, and I do think maybe in time people will look on it a little bit less critical. I think it's an interesting film. I gave it 2.5 out of 5, and maybe I was a bit harsh. I don't know. It's a film that I want to like, but I definitely am mixed on it. I generally do think critical reception of this will change in years to come. I think people will look at it and say, it's not too bad. I do think so. I think it's one of the most major disappointments ever. I've never seen a drop in quality in box office and like general public consensus from a sequel. The first one made over $1 billion. This barely made 200, and it cost 200. How the heck did this cost 200 million? Because it certainly didn't look it, and it certainly weren't for the budget of Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. So where the heck did that money go? But yeah, this is Steelbook. You get the Blu-ray and the 4K in it. One side you got Joker, the other side you got Harley Quinn. The inside artwork does look pretty nice if I'm not mistaken. I'm not huge on this artwork, but hey ho, you do get a load of special features here as well. And the film is 2 hours and 20 minutes. And this film came out just before Christmas, 4K Steelbook, and it's already in this offer. They can't get rid of this. They really cannot get rid of this one up. Dear me. But yeah, that's Joker 2, Folly Ado. What do you think of it? Tell me in the comments section down below. There is some love for this film and there's a lot of hate. I'm in between. Next up, we have 2 Second Sight films that were kindly sent over by AIM Publicity to talk about and review on the channel. So first up is The House of the Devil, brought to us by director Ty West. Yes, that Ty West from the X trilogy of X, Pearl and Maxine that have really been quite a big hit in the horror community. I very much enjoyed X. I thought Pearl was pretty damn good and Maxine was alright as well. Definitely feels like those 3 films need a really nice 4K trilogy box set, probably released by Second Sight. Hint, hint, it would be great to see if they did that. But they are releasing one of Ty West's first films, and that is The House of the Devil. And this one actually stars Barbie director Greta Gerwig in it, which is quite a surprise. I didn't know she did all this stuff. Stars a young woman here. She's pretty strapped for cash, so she does a babysitting job for this guy. But this all coincides with a lunar eclipse, and yeah, something's going awry here, something more than meets the eye with the owner, and he has more sinister plans for her. It's really tense, edgy seat stuff, really gory and very creepy, and definitely see that sort of Ty West flair there that would later be seen in films such as like the X trilogy. I honestly don't know what year this film came out. Oh, hang on a minute, it says here 2009, so this was a very early film for like both Ty West and Greta Gerwig in her career. I forgot she started off as an actress, but yeah, she's really damn good here, and this leading lady here, she's very good as well. If I'm not mistaken, I can't find her name. Jocelyn Donahue, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry for the pronunciation, but yeah, very much enjoyed this film. I thought it was great, edge of your seat stuff. I really do actually quite like this one, and do think it's probably better than some of the X films. It's not a very long film as well, it's only 90 minutes, which is a perfect length for a horror film, I think. Really dig this new art style. I think this artwork looks amazing. You do get artwork on the discs as well. There you go. The film is available. The film is available from the 28th of April, and it's available in this lovely standard edition or a lovely limited edition box set, which includes the booklet, art cards, and a nice slip box. And it's a very lovely release. And obviously, you do get loads of behind the scenes stuff with the booklet. And if you're a big fan of this film, it's definitely worth a read. With this release, you do get a load of special features such as audio commentary with Ty West and the various actors. You get new interviews with cast and crew, as well as audio commentaries and also featurettes. It's definitely a packed release, and you also do get some deleted scenes as well. Sorry for the glare, but yeah. You do get quite a lot in this packed release, and that's one thing I really do love about Second Sight is that you do get a lot of special features with the release of the film. So that is The House of the Devil, and that's out on the 28th of April, so be sure to check that one out. And next up, we also have another Blu-ray that was kindly sent by AIM Publicity and is another Second Sight film that is also releasing on the 28th of April, and that is The Coffee Table. Yes, when I heard about this, I was like, The Coffee Table? What's that about? And wow, I was not expecting this film to be as good or as brutal or as pretty depressing as it was. So yeah, it follows this young couple who are new parents. They've not long had their child, and they're bickering. They're not having a very good relationship at all. It is quite. There's a lot of pressure, and you can cut the atmosphere with the knife. And when the young couple here want to go and buy a coffee table, yeah, it explodes into a bit of an argument. But the husband here gets his way, and ultimately, things go from bad to worse. It's just a simple discussion, simple argument about a coffee table, and how it just completely goes off the rails is really shocking. It is a very well made film. It's a pretty darn short film as well. It's like only about 90 minutes, I think. Actually, let me check. 90 minutes exactly. And it flies by, but it also feels quite lengthy, mainly due to how stressful the situation is here, what goes on with these two main characters. It's very well made, and the two leading actors here are wonderful. I cannot pronounce their names because it is a Spanish film. It is Spanish language with English subtitles, and yeah, it is a wonderful surprise. It is pretty brutal, pretty dark, but if you're into it, it's definitely well worth checking out. And this one, like the House of the Devil and all other Second Sight releases, come in a lovely standard edition like this, and also a limited edition box set, which includes a nice rigid slip box, a booklet with loads of interviews, excerpts, and various information about the film, and also some art cards. It's a 120-page book, so it's a little bit bigger than the one in the House of the Devil. And yeah, that one is also available the same day as this one of the 28th of April. You also do get some special features here. You get audio commentary with the stars, you get interviews with actors, directors, featurettes, and you also do get two short films from the director as well. So quite a little packed little release. Inside you do get artwork on the disc. There you go. Pretty cool. Really do like the artwork. I think it looks really well. I think it's really atmospheric, and I like how like the black case and the blacks and the reds always go well together. So yep, that is The Coffee Table. So The Coffee Table and The House of the Devil are both out on the 28th of April from all good physical media stockists in both limited edition and standard edition variety from both H&V, Amazon, and even Second Sight themselves. So thank you ever so much for AIM Publicity and Second Sight for sending over these wonderful titles. So anyway, let's go continue on. So that's everything that I've picked up and had delivered over the past couple of weeks. Some pretty cool bargains here and some great films to talk about. So overall, that's everything that I've picked up over the past couple of weeks from all the various different sales and stuff that was sent in the post. So for recap, I got Joker Folie à Deux 4K Steelbook, Constantine 4K, great film, The Saint with the late great Val Kilmer, The House of the Devil, that was kindly sent over by AIM Publicity, a copy table also sent over by AIM Publicity, North by Northwest, 12 Angry Men, When Harry Met Sally, The Notebook, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and Rebirth Home Sweet Home. So yeah, a great little haul there of many great titles, some really good offers going on. Tell me what you think of my pickups in the comment section down below, and tell me if you've seen any of them or what you plan picking up or whatever. Tell me all what you think in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you ever so much for taking the time and watch my video. I really do appreciate everybody who watches it. So that'll do it for today. You stay safe, take care, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.